Hey everybody, this is Alex Merced from alexmercedcoder.com, and we're going to continue working on this Express React project. In this episode, or this section, we're going to kind of wrap up the API a bit. Okay, so far we've made a route that gets us all the different persons and one that allows us to create a person. So now we need one that allows us to get an individual person. So app.post, no, not post, app.get. This would be /show, and then we'd have a param ID so that we can grab a particular one. Okay, and then we're going to again do async functions so that way we can use await. Res. Okay, and that would be res.json because we're sending back JSON data, and we're going to await person.find, except this time what we're going to find, oh actually, person.find by ID, and the ID is rec.params.id. Okay, that's that route, and let us to get one person, even though I don't think we'll really need it, but it doesn't hurt to have it. Because technically the data will persist since it's a single page application, but it doesn't hurt to have it just in case. Okie dokie, then we need a update route, app.put. Okay, and we're going to do this /update/ID, or param ID, and then we need a function, async rec. Oh, we're missing a comma there, aren't we? Nope, no, we got it. Rec res. Okay, res.json. And this should be res.json should be person.update. Okay, and then basically first we have to pass in our query object if I remember correctly. Okay, and so that would be person with the ID of rec.params.id. Second argument is going to be the replacement or update, rec.body, and then we don't need the callback because we're using async await, so I can just do await.persons. So essentially essentially if you're not familiar with async await, essentially what await does is that it just says the thing after this has returns a promise. Don't resolve this until the promise is resolved. So essentially this part waits until the promise is resolved, and then res.json runs because this part has completed. Which is nice because then you don't have to do all the .thens, which is nice. Okay. Cool. So that's that. And then we need one more, a delete route, app.delete. Let's do ./delete/ID, and then async rec res res.json await person dot find by ID and delete. And actually, now that I think about it, this should be probably find by ID and update. Okay, which means this I can just put this, the ID is the first argument, rec.params.id, and there we go. That should be good. So it'll find this ID and replace it with that body. Await person by ID and delete. And that one we just need to pass in the ID. Rec.params.id. And there we go. We have our routes. The API is done. Just wait for the database to start back up. Then we'll test the routes. So we'll get back to Postman. Okay, so let's see here. We have all these. So let's test out the edit route. So I'm going to take this ID, copy. We're going to try to change that Alex to Bob. There you go, Bob. So that would be slash update slash. Okay, and that's going to be a put route. So we change that to put. So it's a put to this URL that has this JSON data, which is missing a curly bracket. And now we just send. Okay. Okay. So I think with update, it returns you the previous object, or so in that case, that's the old version. Let's see if the change took by changing this to that show route, which is a get, so that we can test that. Show. Show slash. There we go. Change this to a get request. Yep, so good work, the change took. So keep that in mind with the update, that it returns you the old version, not the new version. There is a little command you can do that so that it gives you the new version. It escapes me at the moment. Okay, cool. That is good. Then the last one is to delete. So let's delete it. So that'd be delete. Try that out. Okay, and again, that just returns you the deleted one. And now if I go back to index and do the index thing again, Bob should not be in there. Oh, that's a get, that's why. Get route. And there you go, no Bob. So all our routes work as expected. Let me just look through them, clean them up a little bit, get rid of these console logs. And yeah, there you go. You have a working API. And see, it's not that many lines of code, but it's a full CRUD API. So now in our next video, we can begin working on the front end.